Two people were seriously injured in an ATV crash in northern Dexter yesterday. According to the Dexter Fire Department, they responded just after 11 p.m. to the crash off of Owlsboro Road. Dexter Fire says they found a rolled ATV and both people about a quarter-mile off the road. They say with the help of Dover and Corinna Fire Department's UTVs, they were able to rescue both people. The two people were taken to the nearest hospital, and Dexter Fire says the rescue was successful because of the mutual aid from the departments that assisted. We'll have updates for that as they become available.